Hello guys, in this video I am going to show the fourth experiment of a Tricentis Tosca, that is a buffer operation. For that I am going to open the Tricentis Tosca command. For that I am going to click the create a new and I am going to give the workspace name and click the workspace template. After that it will going to create the dashboard of the workplace. Here I am going to take the module and here click the drop down button of the standard modules. In that click the text box automations. In that navigate the buffer operation. Buffer operation will shows the four T box. Now you can see here for buffer operation. Before going to operations of buffer, the main aim is what is the buffer. Buffer is used to store the values. It provides the space to store the values where we can fetch after the sometime it will be stored. Later that values can be used for the verifications and the validation. So that is the main aim of the buffer. So now I am going to show these buffer operations one by one. For that create a new test case. I am going to give the test case name as a buffer. Then first step I am going to take the set buffer. For that go to the module and you drag and drop that set buffer into the buffer. After that give the value for the set buffer. For that I am going to give the in the buffer name I had given a b1 and for the value I'm going to give the csc underscore a. Then I'm going to run in a scratchbook. Now you can see it's been run successfully. For viewing the buffer in the tools I'm going to take the buffer viewer. Here you can see in the right side buffer name and the buffer value has been given. That is a b1 buffer name I had given and the value is taken as a CSE. Next we can see second module. I am going to take the name to buffer. So drag and drop the to test case. Here buffer value has to be given. For that we have to give the existing buffer value. So in the curly braces b, that's a buffer value, and buffer name which has been given in a before, that is a b1, that is to be given in a square bracket, and close the curly braces and then click somewhere in the dashboard. The use of name to buffer is it automatically give a name to that buffer based on the execution where we are going to execute that. So now we are executing this name to buffer in the scratchbook. The scratchbook value will be going to assign. Now you can see it has been run successfully. Here you can see the buffer with the name CSC has been set to a value scratchbook. So you can see buffer name which has been previously used, it has been taken as a buffer name. Value of the buffer name is taken as a buffer name. For that buffer name value is automatically assigned, that is a scratchbook. So this will be the value for this buffer. So this is the use of T box name to buffer. And in the next module I'm going to take the T box partial buffer operation. So I'm going to drag and drop in the test case. Here we want to give the buffer value, that is b2, you can give any value, that is a b2. And in the next that is we have to give the value for that. Previously used like that, you use the curly braces b, that's a buffer, and previously used buffer name, that is a b1. It's been given in a square bracket. Now I'm going to give the value for the start and end. That I'm going to give the 2 as a start and end as a 5. Means I'm going to fetch the values from the second position, that is sc underscore a to 5, that means end position as a. This partial buffer will assign this value to b2 buffer. Okay, this is the use of a partial buffer. So I am going to run this, so it will be going to fetch the values. You can see it's been run successfully. In the right side you can see buffer name b2 has been assigned to the sc underscore a. That's partially buffered has assigned the second position to the end position of the fifth. This is the use of partial buffer. So this last option can be used. Suppose if I had a value 2, it will not going to consider the start and end. Directly it will be taken a last 2 position, that will be going to assign to the buffer name. Okay, next I'm going to take the next module, that is a delete a buffer operation. For that I'm going to drag that module and drop it in a test case. Okay, I'm going to delete the buffer name b2, so I'm going to give the buffer value as a b2. Now I'm going to run from the scratch book. Now it has been successfully done. It will be going to delete the buffer name b2. In the buffer viewer you can see b2 buffer has been deleted. So these are the 4 standard modules which are existing in Tosca. So next I'm going to show the operation in sausage lab. Here how the buffer is been useful for the automation testing I'm going to show. Now you can see the sausage lab login page has been opened. I'm going to give the username and password, and then I'm going to click the login button. I will be going to login now. Okay, now this is a products you can see from the sausage labs, and then I'm going to click the add to the cart. That product will be going to add in your cart. You can see the sausage lab backpacks has been added. If I click on that backpack, you can see its image has also image with that products has been given. Okay, now I'm going back to the Tosca commander. Here I'm going to create the new module that is named as buffer operation. Then I'm going to scan the sausage backpack sausage lab. I'm going to scan. For that scan and navigate the application. So next click that page and click the scan button. Now here you can see it's been opened. I'm going for the basic. So now I am going to click the sausage labs backpack link. I am going to click the link, particularly carefully click on that link. After selecting, I am going to click the advance. In that select the on screen button. For this value, I'm going to give the inner text value. So in order to add the inner text property, you have to give the click that link. In that you can see in the right side, make sure to add the inner text button. After that, click on save, then basic, then close it and go back to the Tosca commander. Now you can see scanned properties has been added here. Next, I'm going to change that name as a bag. I used the inner text so that it can be used for the later. So in the next step, I'm going back to the lab. Okay, I need to record add to the cart and your cart values. For that, I'm going to scan this page. Go back to the Tosca commander, then rescan that buffer operation. For that, click the scan and navigate the application. Select the application, and here the Excel scan has been opened. Here I need to record the add to the cart. For that, I'm going to click the add to the cart. Then in your cart, I'm going to select the add your cart button. That's make sure you have to select the link. Otherwise, I think it's not by fine for taking the any other values. So you make sure to select the link. For the shorter views, I'm going to scale it into the last so you can see the selected product has been displayed. Sorry, it's been went something wrong. So I'm going to click the add to the cart. Here you can see path something box has been shown, but make sure to select the link. Then I'm going to the click advance. You can see add to cart is not unique, so that in the last lab I have used the identified by properties. For that, I'm going for the identify by properties. In that, I'm going to choose the index. You can choose any of these properties. I choose preferably index. Now you can see in the bottom the selected item has been unique, so that we had made that add to cart has a uniquely identified. Now I'm going to select the link which I have copied. That's your cart. In the bottom you can see it's mentioned that a selected item is unique. Then go to basic and save that. Go back to the Tosca commander after closing that Excel scan. Here you can see the sources lab has been shown that I have scanned. For that, I am going to rename that as add to cart. Add underscore item. Then again I'm going to rescan that buffer operation. Instead of that, I'm going to copy that before the scan product, and I'm going to paste it, and then I'm going to rename it as click on cart. Then in the search lab, click on add cart. Then that's your cart logo has been done. Click on that. After you need to fetch this link. You have to click the link because we want to verify this Sausage Labs backpack with the previous page products. So I need to verify that. So I need this object. So now I'm going to scan this page and I have to record this. So I have kept this sheet as it is. Then I'm going back to the Tosca commander. Then I'm going to new scan. For that, click the scan, navigate the application, select the application that's a screen. After that, access scan will be open. Now I'm going to record this link. So I had clicked the Sausage Lab backpack. Make sure to select this link. You can see in the bottom the selected item is a unique, so we need not to change any things. So I'm going to save this and then close it. Here I'm going to rename that scan as a cart underscore product. You can see we have successfully created the 4 modules. Next I'm going to test case. Here I'm going to create a new test case. For that I'm going to give the name as a product buffer. After that you can drag and drop the modules. So that I'm going for the module. I'm going to drag the bag and I'm going to drop here. After that, in the second, I'm going to take the add item and I'm going to drag in test case. Then after, I'm going to drag the click on cart and then I have dropped here. And after that, a fourth module, cart product has to be, I'm going to add it, drop it in a product buffer. After that you can see one by one it's what are the things has been added here in the test case. Now click that drop down button of bag. Here you can see the link. For that in the action mode I'm going to give the buffer option. Now the value has been automatically named, but I'm going to rename that B1, and this is the buffer. This will be going to create the buffer. The values that can be stored in this buffer means values that's a labs backpack has been added. That value has been added in this buffer that is named as a B1. So after creating buffer, I'm going to add to a cart. Click on that drop down button so that you can see add to the cart. I'm going to give the so that go to the in action mode. I'm going to select the input, then click the click option. That product has to be click. So after clicking add to cart, now I'm going to click the cart logo so that I chose a click on cart drop down button. In that you can see in the link I had given the value that is a click. So next I need to verify whether the added cart product name is the same as the product name. So product name value has stored in the buffer B1. So I need to verify with cart name. So we need to choose the operation in the action mode, that is verify. With which value we need to verify? We need to verify with the buffer value b1. For that, open flower bracket, capital B, in the square braces, give the buffer name b1 and close the curly braces. So it will verified with the cart name. You can see a buffer named as a b that will be going to stored in a b1 buffer. First, it will be going to click the back, that's a product. Then that will be going to stored in the buffer. In the lastly, it will be verify whether the chosen product is been similar to the product which has been added to the cart. So I'm going to execute this test cases. So for that, I'm going to run in Scratchbook. So for that, make sure to open that SwagLab login page. Now you can see it's been going to click on add to cart and the logo, and then Sausage Lab backpacks is been shown, and then go to the Tosca commenter. You can see our 4 test case has been successfully passed. So first test case is a buffer 1 is created and assign the value to Social Lab backpack. So in the second step, it's clicked on add to cart. In the third step, it is going to click on cart logo. In the last test case, it will be going to verify with the Social Lab backpack. Verification was successful. You can see the log information. Expected value is Social Lab backpacks is the same name which has been added in a product is verified. So in this way you can use the buffer operation.